No, it annoys me, like how boys think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about 50-50. Basically, boys talking about like, if I take you on a date. No, your girlfriend.
She's gonna be like, Papa Kwan, Papa Mkawa.
No, I doubt. I do, guys.
It's always those ones. No
yeah,
offense.
I have daddy issues.
No
See,
offense.
if my dad was in my life, I wouldn't be like this. like I'm
What
talking.
daddy? What daddy?
Like some other guys actually like that thing, hey?
Oh,
Yeah,
Girls
but-
having daddy.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kingcess Tash, known as Natasha, and I'm the host of Chilling with GenZs. So I'm with my co-host right over here.
Hello, hi guys. I go by the name of Shantel Makubo, also known as Ginger Bear.
And I'm with my boy.
what's good, people? Linton Woods here. Mfana wa Vale. Mfana wa 18. Vamos.
So let us in. Today, how are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling scrumptious because we got the memo, but apparently he didn't.
With the cabs.
Right? It's like...
Are you-
only today you decide not to wear your cap.
Ish. Yabo, Vanyenta feel left out, guys. Come
But he
fill the
looks so cute.
space.
He looks
You
so
do,
cute
you
with
look
the
very
glasses.
different.
He looks different, right?
Yes. For eyes.
You see why we need guests here?
Okay. Okay.
Then the guest will fill the space. Cause Lona.
Oh, so you can have a friend.
Yeah, and then
Guys, Linton is
You'll be
jealous.
left alone there.
Yeah, Linton is jealous. They're going to sit you right next to us
Exactly.
and close you off. But anyways, so
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling actually great. Like my energy's up. My day went well.
Yeah.
You know,
Ta-ta-ta.
I'm excited for today's topic. I'm excited.
Exactly.
So, what?
Are you feeling good?
yes.
He
How
said he's
guys
feeling good.
now? Yo.
Are you doubting?
Are you doubting me?
I don't know.
This cap is hurting. But anyways, so today's topic,
Yes.
age differences and
50-50 in a
in a
relationship.
relationship. How we feel about that, our opinions on it, all the good stuff. I think I have quite a lot to say on that.
You always have a lot to say, Jomi.
I talk a lot.
Yes, you're
I'm
the talker
sorry.
of the show.
The
hence why the
practiced.
host.
The
Talker
practice.
of the talks.
Waiting. Okay, so guys, as we all know, in terms of 50-50, we're talking about like in relationships, these boys always talking about you know what's the word?
What are you thinking about?
Flashbacks.
She's
Emo
like,
funny
she's too
flashback.
excited today. No wonder she doesn't know what to say. Even the eyes are smaller.
No, it annoys me, like how boys think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about 50-50. Basically, boys talking about like, if I take you on a date, I need you to pay 50% of the amount that I'm paying, whatnot, which is crazy. So, and then with age differences, we're talking about relationships there too. Basically, the age difference is like your boyfriend being 15 years older than you. Is it wrong? How do you feel about it? Whatnot. Yeah, so part of that is quite personal to me. I don't know if I should be honest and open with you guys or I should close off. But hi,
Let's be honest.
I should be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media. Like I want to be up and close with you guys. Trendy stuff.
Exactly.
That's my
Next thing you know, you find yourself there as a snippet.
Next thing they're
Mara,
trying to
you will
find
not
my
be the
man
first
and
people
shit.
to-
Next
trend.
thing you know, you are a sound.
will not
But
be the
some
first.
things you can't, eh?
But though you have to be open. These are your people.
Of course we will be. It's not like we're going to be gatekeeping some stuff, but if we have to gatekeep, we're going to gatekeep.
Yeah, if we
That's
have
just
to.
that.
Hashtag put us on.
So before we jump into the topic, I want to give a huge shout out to Prime Lane Studios because you know they're the reason why we're chilling here today and we're able to talk to you guys. And also they are launching a new academy, production academy. So that falls under Prime Lane Studios. So it's called Prime Lane Studios Production Academy. Yes,
Film
so we're very
Academy.
excited for that. Again, please comment down below if you are interested, you think you have the potential to be part of it and all of that. We're scouting, so we'll definitely
Fuck
get back to
application.
you.
Exactly.
Yes.
And yeah, let's get into the good stuff.
This one is not good.
The
It's gotta
goodness
be
of
good
it, it's
stuff.
good.
It's good. We have to talk about it. I feel like
Hape wa lena,
it's the
vula
elephant in
skolo.
the room.
Really?
We live
Between
to learn.
teenagers, for real, like we all have something to say on it.
Okay, true though.
Yeah.
True. So
And
which one
everything
do we
that has
start about?
trended. I don't know if we're going to touch on like, you know, the history and all of that of, you know, age differences.
We all know
of,
people.
yeah, like we all know people. We all know people. Hence I'm saying it's the elephant in the room. But anyways, Miguel, Shantel, do you have...
We're always starting with me.
Oh, should we switch it
Linton,
up?
go first.
Linton.
Do I have an
50... No. Age differences.
Let's start with
experience
Dan.
or how I feel about it?
Firstly, how do you feel about it, and then your experience if you have one?
Okay, to avoid like one person talking for a long time, let's start with your experience.
Okay.
You. Okay.
Hectic stuff.
Oh yes, I've dated people younger than me.
Oh, and also he's a boy. I want to hear this.
So yeah, guys.
How young?
Skanjaja.
How young?
Buma 3 years. Yeah.
It's only ended at
I'm
3.
not judging you.
3 years, yeah.
Let's be honest, guys. Here, honest and open.
You dated someone 3 years younger than you.
Yes, I was 17.
Okay, that's the youngest.
Yeah, and then the oldest is 26.
And you are how old?
17.
Yo, so did you job?
No.
Oh.
Yo, I was going
sure?
to say
She
that.
has
Yo,
like
that
she
lady.
had a kid. I was like, girl.
So how was it dating?
Wait,
if
the
you guys
older
did-
one or the younger one?
The older,
The older one
Oh,
had a
okay.
kid.
had a kid. Yeah, I was like, girl, are you 12 year old? I
Don't want to be a stepfather.
So you guys just kissed.
Yeah, imagine having a kid being called a stepdad.
At
At
she wasn't
17.
going to take it that far. I mean, on top of school.
You don't know kids.
No, your girlfriend.
She's gonna be like, Papa tuan, Papa mkawa.
No, I doubt. I doubt.
You know,
So who hit on who?
she was a fan.
She was a fan.
You've been on this thing, ne? You know the grind, ne?
Well, so you were like, you were probably on a live and she joined and she was like, I like you.
She commented on my video. So I did a video under a sound. It was talking about even if she's older than you, doesn't matter as long as you are happy.
Oh,
She was like, "Ubua ka nna moswena."
And
And
then you were
ubua ka
like,
nna ka re, a re ise ka mane, ka sephiri.
yeah. And then you guys started talking.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Miguel, your experience?
Never dated anyone older and younger. I just had people being interested in me.
So all your exes are your age?
Yes.
Yo, girl.
Either my
Oh,
age or like
Boring.
1 year older. Yo, okay.
Boring.
Relax. Standards. I'm joking.
Muslim
Yeah,
telana
but
lo.
like, I found this other guy very attractive. He was so old. He was like 10 years older than me. Because I was also 17 and then he was 27.
We listen, we don't judge.
We don't judge.
Hey, me, I listen, I judge.
Listen.
Don't bore me. How? How? But he didn't even look old.
So did you?
No, we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. I
you
was
were
scared.
just attracted to him.
Yes, I was just like, okay. And then like when I heard the age, I was like, okay. Yeah, it was like,
How old were
okay.
you?
I was 17.
Oh, so age makes sense, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mina, on my part, guys, yeah. Okay, so I was 16, and then, no, listen. I got a DM from this guy, and like, at the time, I think he had like, he's an influencer, very big on social media, but he's grown. At the time, I saw his profile. I thought he's in like his 20s, right? I was like, okay, he DM'd me, followed me. I was just excited that I'm getting, attention from him. I was just there like, oh, okay. So he DM'd me, started talking, but it was him like basically like checking up on me every day and all of that. He never gave off like flirty energy.
Yeah.
And then we took it to WhatsApp. You know, it got more personal, but never on a sexual level.
Yeah.
It got to a point where I took him as a big brother.
Yeah.
And then I turned 18. My 18th birthday, my guy was like, it's time. So, so Fede, this guy he is actually 13 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hit 18 and he confessed his feelings for me.
He was waiting for the right moment.
Yeah.
Aye, that one was waiting.
Patiently
Playing the long game.
The more you...
I feel like...
I know, Emil.
I feel like it's the consent. Like he was waiting for me to mature so that I can make like a proper decision. I don't know. I'm just assuming, you know, because at 16, that's weird. Like, what are you doing? It's
age of consent.
Age of consent.
Age of consent.
Something. That seems so wrong. But yeah, me being, you know, the I don't know whether to say I was still immature. I don't know what to call it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as soon as I hit 18, he was like, I'm driving to Val. Yeah. That day, he came to Val. No, the day after my birthday, he came to Val. And then I thought he's taking me on a date. He was like, no, we can't go on a date in Val. And then we drove to Sandton, Fede. You know, we had our date and all of that. He dropped me home later that day. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we carried on. We actually entered into a relationship. I was very scared. But, like, the way, like, he acted around me, I didn't feel that, you know, this person is, like, way older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
Did he give you, like, that sense of security?
He did, definitely. Like, he was like issues? A friend. I do, guys.
It's always those ones. No
yeah,
offense.
I have daddy issues.
No
See,
offense.
if my dad was in my life, I wouldn't be like this. like I'm so
What dead?
Like, some other guys actually like that thing, hey?
Oh.
Yeah,
girls having daddy issues because they want to feel like, you know, dominant. Like,
yeah, and
they want to be the dad in the relationship.
Yeah, we're always craving from that love.
Where
from
do you
men.
get the experience if you want to be the dad?
It's just their preference. Like
I feel like they feel like we're more desperate for love because we didn't get that love. I feel like a person who grew up with their dad giving them that love, like, they don't care. Like, what do you have to offer besides love?
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, a lot of people would say that I was groomed because the reason why I broke up with the guy is because he started talking about marriage and all of that. I had a pregnancy scare. I was doing my first year. I had a pregnancy scare and he basically told me straight up that you're not taking a pregnancy test without me. I have to be there so that when it's positive, I know that you're not having an abortion. And we're going to...
You wanted to be sure, man.
Yeah, we're going to your family. We're keeping lobola. I'm not paying damages. So I felt like, bro, like, nigga, I'm 18. Like, what are you doing? You know, and I'm doing my first year, whatnot. I was just like, nah, I broke up with him. Then I dated my ex, my current ex. So yeah, it was a whole thing. So yeah, I would say I wouldn't say I was groomed, man. Like, it's a decision that I took. But I feel like to an extent, man, he wanted to trap me because he'd say things like, you're not tameable. I don't like that.
Hey, whoa.
Tameable, am I an animal? Like,
give that guy.
Yeah, he's like, you have a lot to say, you have a lot of opinions. I
so
don't like that.
Control you in a way.
Yeah, I don't like that. Whatnot. And the tameable part is what got me. I was like, yeah, no, clearly I'm not the kid that he wants me to be in the relationship. Like, you guys know me, like, I always have something to say.
Yeah.
So he just didn't like that. He wanted me to be the Yebo Baba type and, you know, whatever he says goes. And he was like, yeah, I want to see you go so far. I'm going to, you know, do this, do that. I want to buy your own apartment and you can just drive to school, all of that.
Yeah.
And 18-year-old me got excited, like, yo,
what do you mean I'm gonna get my own?
But I thought of my African mom, my colored mom. I was like, there's no way. I was like, there is no way I'm doing that. What am I gonna say at home? I'm 18. I'm doing my first year, you know. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to end it and shit. So yeah, that's how it ended. Did I learn anything from it? No.
So really. So as a young girl, maybe you are 16, maybe 14 even, and then you're thinking of dating someone that's way older than you, maybe 20 years older, 18,
20 years
15,
is crazy.
whatever. What do
There
you think?
are some,
What do you think? Banani mbona hore ba jolele motho.
Yeah, that's the question I ask myself all the time. Like, with him, every time we'd meet, I'd be so nervous. Am I going to act mature enough for him? Like, the conversations that we're going to have, am I going to bore him? You know? And also, he has every option to go to a lady who's way more established, like has her own businesses, has her own house, has, you know, cars, all of that. But he's choosing me, who's only starting this life thing, barely starting, you know? So it was like, okay, but I just went at it. I don't know what they think, honestly. Like, in their head, there are some people who actually have genuine intentions. I'd say him, I feel like his intentions were genuine. His goal was to get married to me.
Yeah.
But
show me, they always want to get married to you.
Okay, for young girls,
Okay,
what do they think? Bona how and you had a decision, okay, I'm going to, is it peer pressure? Okay.
it's never peer pressure to date someone older. That's embarrassing.
Not for others.
Though people,
I feel like a lot
just
it's
want
money.
class. Yeah, like they want the life that they can't provide for themselves.
Yeah.
so they believe old people
Very
provide for
fast.
them.
Yes, it's like me saying I can't afford a certain thing, but I know if I date an older guy, he'll give me that. So I aim for that.
Oh, like that girl, you remember Kimang?
Yeah.
That trended.
Yeah. Kind of what's her name?
Minentle.
Minentle.
The one that was like,
Yo, hers was crazy.
every day after school, he buys me takeaways. What? Boom, iPhone 16. It was 16.
And
I thought that thing like ended, but allegedly, it was a thing of she posted something like enjoying the holidays with my man and his wife. I was like,
his wife. Hey, bo, Mara.
She said what?
Not that she said it, but it was like a thing of enjoying the holidays or something like that with my man and his wife.
Really?
That's crazy.
That is mad.
insane.
Yeah, I was about to say more, especially because that guy is married. That's crazy. But with all the gens, you never know. Are they lying? Are they telling the truth? At least Yana, she knew what she was doing. But what's crazy is that she was 16 dating a married man. That's.
No, she was just there for money and what he could do for her.
And the family allowed that.
Yeah,
The mom, remember she posted a video with her and her mom at Groove during the thing. During that whole thing trending. And I was like, because people were asking, how do your parents feel? Like, what the hell?
Mara, why? Why about so?
No, I feel like the parents, it's a thing of the burden was taken off of them. Ngwana but iPhone 16 ka tlung, boyfriend the same records.
So they're like, okay, Manaka, it's fine. Or
father of 7
kids. You know, all of that. I feel like it was there to okay, yeah, he's helping us out.
So teenage mom.
She looks grown. She looks like a mom.
I say me will teenage pregnancy.
I could say.
Yeah, sometimes women she feels like her child should explore the world by herself, to learn what.
Someone who's married though at 16.
That's crazy.
And then what about the dad? What did the dad say? That's crazy. But anyways, there was one where was trending. The mother posted her 12-year-old daughter pregnant, and she threw a baby shower for the girl who's pregnant. So she was called on radio and they asked her, okay, what grade is your daughter in? She lied. She said grade 9. We did the calculations on the live. We're like, there's no way. 12 years, grade 9. One like grade 7. No. Later on, she admits that, okay, yeah, she's in grade 7. They're like, how old is the dad? They're like 27. So you're 27 as a guy. You feel comfortable taking off a panty that's written 11 to 12. Are you mad?
Enaling Hello Kitty logo.
Enaling Barbie girl more. Like, are you okay? Like, are you fine? Like, yo, it's stuff like that. Like, I don't know how sometimes men think I think it's a fetish thing also with, you know, younger girls, whatnot. Like if you're, and I was fighting with one of, you know, the film crew guys yesterday when he was telling me that, no, you can't say it's, well, he got annoyed that I'm saying it's a fetish. Like guys being attracted to like perky boobs, whatnot, you know, they have to be standing straight up. Like, okay, you can say it's preference, but a woman's body, you know, like the breasts are more, you know.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, if you're saying you prefer this, that means when you see a 12-year-old girl, like for instance me, I have a 12-year-old girl's boobs. When you see that, you're attracted to that, so you're like, yo,
yeah, you go for it.
So you wait and see.
Wait and see.
Who really like are her boobs like this?
No,
so
I get it. They start by the whatever. You know how these kids grow up. They won't even tell you. I'm in grade 7. You only find out later on, or son. Sometimes
no, but with the ones that we spoke about, also like conversations when you're conversating with this grade 7 child. Like what is she talking about? Grade 7, bro. Grade 7 and bapala scotch. Like. There is no way. Like I was, you know, what did I know about sex? Like, I feel like that guy groomed the girl. There's no way. Like, how do you lay down a baby? Like, that's a baby. Like, lay down a baby and you're like, yeah, let's have sex. And they actually consent. There was no consent there. And then the mother is dead as wrong for throwing.
What consent do you need?
And you know what she said? You know what she said? She was like, she was on some, the only reason why I didn't open a case is because he said that he's going to keep a lobola for the baby, for the child.
Lobola for a 12-year-old.
Lobola for a 12-year-old. So when you're selling your child, because what do you mean the only reason you didn't open a case is because this grown man wants to keep a lobola? You're getting money from that. That's the only so you got paid to not open a case. Like, do you get where I'm coming from?
Conversations.
Also, parents play a huge role in this. Like, love your kids, give your kids money, whatnot. Make sure your kids are used to money so that they don't get impressed easily by these niggas, you know? Because it starts at home. Personally, I feel like that.
It does.
Like, it starts at home. If at home everything is okay, you're good. You know, when you go to your parents for something, they make a plan if they can, and you're also understanding on your side, you're good. Like, you're not going to get impressed easily. And you're going to know boundaries. Okay, now here I'm pushing it. You know? Not like, it makes me so mad. But do you guys have anything else to add on to that before we move on to the next one?
No.
Okay, so
it's straightforward. It's wrong.
Yeah, it's
like,
wrong.
Very
like,
much
stop.
Wrong, and
like stop it. Unless if the person is like 20, they can make their own decisions. Like, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know for a fact what they're doing. So, and if there are any repercussions or you're grown, like, you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So, that was on age difference, right? Yeah. 50-50.
Ish.
50-50. Linton, are you the type of guy to ask for 50-50, or does it depend?
80-20.
It depends on...
Depend on what?
On the type of date we're going to.
So you're speaking in terms of date?
Of dates. I get it, yes.
50-50 counts like all in all financially in the relationship.
Okay, I feel like, guys, no.
What?
It is necessary. Sometimes
50-50.
Yes, sometimes I get horny. Sometimes I need help.
Yeah.
Sometimes there should be somewhere you help
that
me
like
with.
80-20 where you can't fill in, I fill in?
Okay, it should, yeah. It gets 50-50.
Because 50-50 you're saying
full on.
We split, well, everything we split.
Sometimes it should be like that.
That's 50-50.
That's 50-50.
Sometimes it should be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's okay. The only exception I would give, like if I'm in a relationship with the guy and we so happen to go 50-50, is if the guy's my age, right?
Yeah.
Or younger than me.
Why younger?
Ke ngwana hana
Okay.
tjhelete, it
Yeah,
should be like
my
that.
age. Like we're both trying this life thing out, whatnot. I'd give an exception that okay, it depends. If you are asking me on a date, you're paying for the date. If I'm the one who suggests the date, I'm paying for the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. But then if you're grown, bro, you knew what you were doing coming to me. Like, you know, there's no way I'm going to be taking out my wallet. As a man, how do you feel?
Okay.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
So now what's your take on it?
I don't know how to feel about it, but I say, amen, either way. I had a question on that. I don't want to forget it. It's dwelling on my head. So there's this 80-20 rule. I heard about it, and it's a thing of you leave a 80 for a 20 only to find out that, okay, so you think you left a 20 for a 80, but that 80 that you left is actually a 20, and you left that 80 for a 20.
Please
You don't
explain.
understand it now.
I don't understand.
Sharp. So there's Tash, there's me. Example, ne? So there's Tash, there's me. So Tash is the perfect wife. She cooks, she cleans. You know, she's everything you need in a girl, in a wife, in a woman. You know? And then there's me. I'm a baddie. I go out, I groove, you know? And like you're like maybe getting a little bit bored, I can say, that Tash is, you know, wifey man. You just want a little bit of saucignana on the plate. So now you come to me thinking I'm an 80 because I'm a baddie, I go clubbing, you know, stuff like that. So now you leave Tash for me. And then when you start coming to me, now you see the real me, Huri. Dude, I won't cook for you. I want us to eat takeout. Or you call someone for us to like
To cook
for us, basically. I'm not gonna cook for you, I'm not gonna wash your laundry. So that's what I mean. So like I'm the 20,
You the
but in your
20,
head you
you
thought
the
I'm the
80.
80. Yeah. Do you know about that rule? I also found
It's
out
my
about it
first
like in a
time.
movie. I was like,
So the wifey is the 20.
no,
Is
the
the
wifey is
8.
the 80, and
But
then
I
I'm the
think
20.
she's the 20 because hey baby, nah.
So you're not getting everything.
Position.
Yeah.
What's the title of like 80 yan.
Yeah, but then in terms of splitting wise, hey man, if we both suggested the date, hey man, you should pay for me. And then unless like you tell me, Huri, you know what, tell me in advance though. You know, budget is like this, and then if maybe we go over the budget, then sure, I can, you know. But how? If you said we should go out,
Mara,
pay for my
okay.
everything.
In a marriage, 50-50 is compulsory.
What?
In a marriage.
What?
When we are
I
married.
beg to differ.
What? Okay.
Ari, it's compulsory.
It
I beg
is,
to
guys.
differ.
Whoa. You're a man, Linton, right? Say, okay, now you're a boy. Let's respect that. One day, you're going to be a man, ne? Say I'm your wife. You're expecting for me to go to work. When I come back from work, I have to cook. I have to wash the dishes after you eat. I have to have sex with you. I have to wake up in the morning, make sure you eat. I have to take care of the kids.
Have to iron your clothes.
I have to iron your clothes, do the laundry, mop the house, make sure that your house is a home, right? All you do is give me headaches, have sex with me, and bring 50% of the money into the relationship. And I'm doing all of that. If I were to say to you, babe, let's go 50-50 in this marriage, full time. Today I cook, tomorrow you cook. Today I clean, tomorrow you clean. What not? You're going to be like, that's a woman's job.
It is though.
No, says who?
And then what about what's a man's job? It's to be a provider.
Yes.
Exactly.
So just
And then
say,
how-
listen,
okay.
if you want to act all feminine, join the LGBTQ.
Maramamela.
Please.
Tashi, you don't get where I come from.
Explain. Elaborate.
Okay.
Elaborate.
We have kids. I get it. There's electricity bills, water bills, if we're living in a bond house, I have to pay for that. If we have cars on installment, I have to pay for that. The kids' clothes, I have to pay for that. Lower now, when you want to go out, I have to go for something. And then when we both working, salary how 50,000, I have 100,000. And then when I 50,000,
okay, please give me
when
that.
you want 50,000 from me.
Can I make this clear for all the guys? Ne, my money is my money. Your money is our money.
Yes, you are a provider. That's a
exactly.
Yes, and if you want me to,
if I see that negative thingy on my clicking on my notifications, I'm broke immediately. I'm not allowed to see
I sweat every day, up and down, Monday to Sunday, just for us to be okay. Where now you cook and jen. Yeah. Sometimes there are women
to survive in the house. It's me.
Sometimes the maids to cook, to clean, to do whatever. You just be a slave queen there with your 50,000 salary.
There. I mean, if you make sure that there's a maid, there's someone who cooks. Fair. I won't just be a slave queen. I'll make sure that okay, some bills. That means we're rich.
Yeah.
Some bills, I cover. I always say this. I heard this from somewhere, but I can't remember where. Women, certain women though, personally I'm speaking for myself right now, if a man were to ask me what do I bring to the table, I bring the ability to see what the table needs. So if in the house I know you're covering everything financially, so if I'm not going to say babe go buy, no, I go buy it. If you are low this month, I know that as your wife, that is where I step in. Going back to the 80-20 thing.
Yeah.
I am not, with this I'm saying with my chest, I am not going to settle for a man who wants to be feminine in the relationship. Like, choose your struggle.
Nah, for real.
Choose your struggle.
Nah, real chat.
Because, bro, I'm working now. I'm pregnant, 9 months, dealing with pains, dealing with you. You also want sex at the same time. You also like all these stuff. Like it doesn't make sense. Choose your struggle.
To me.
Okay, let's
wait. Sorry.
Okay.
There's a question there. Would you say that? Okay, would you marry a man that makes less money than you?
Hell no.
You wouldn't.
Unless if the fact that I make more money than him motivates him to work harder. He needs to be making way more money than me, because if not, then I'm going to be the
provider,
the dominant one. As soon as I step into the provision part of whatever, I have power over you, some sort of power over you.
Linton,
that's why we end up
it's a good thing. No, it's a good thing.
So
that I'm motivating you to be better. Never take it as pressure.
Why. Would you allow that, like, to have your woman be?
No.
Exactly. So why is it wrong when I say it?
Me knowing women.
Would that damage you?
Yes, it would. Because you will disrespect me.
Says who?
You will eventually.
No, thing is, you pointing fingers now.
No, there will be a point whereby you blast out and be like, you don't even do anything as a man. I provide for this house. I do most of the things. I even get paid more than you. What? It gets to that point, and then how am I supposed to feel? I'm sorry,
no, it doesn't even have to go there. Thing is,
we argue as partners.
Yes, we do. No, yes, I know we do. But like mentioning things like that, me as a person who's sensible enough, I know that does not sit well with you. Why would I make it hurt you even more? Why would I say it so that
when we're in a conflict, you say whatever because you're angry at that time. Mara, now obviously I'm gonna take it personal. I won't say she's angry. That's what we've been thinking all along, just that we've been fine, being all lovey-dovey. You will say, I don't have a problem, he's my man, I'm providing. Then when if we can, let's fight now. That's when on transfer everything only chain now.
Hence I'm saying, like, take it as constructive
motivation.
criticism. Okay, now I need to work.
Take that
I need to work harder. Then work harder. Don't date girls who have more money than you.
Like babbling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like babbling.
But like what you're saying is like, ish.
I'm being pressurized that in my own house. I'm like, ish.
We're not saying make more money
by doing illegal things.
Like that's your choice. If you want to end up in jail, that's you.
If I
and I'll
can't
leave you.
Do it the right way, then I'm forced to.
Then go find a girl who's going to settle for your brokenness. Anyways,
you see? Why about that?
Yeah. Anyway, actually talking about that, would you date like a broke guy? And I'm talking about like a guy who still asks his mom for haircut money.
How old are we?
20.
Now. Still establishing themselves? Yes.
Mama ke kopa 70 rand lo kuta tlhong. So when last did you ask your mom for money?
Yo.
Exactly. So would you date a guy that's broke?
No.
Thank you. Would you date a girl? Okay, never mind.
It's obvious.
No, if you can't like afford bare minimum, nah, you.
Yeah, like you can't even say, baby, I have 300. Let's go to McDonald's. But anyways, personally speaking, I would not. I think maybe it's because of my history.
He's trying though.
Yeah, let me get to my point. The reason why I'm saying I would never date a broke guy, and I'm standing by this, is because I'm thinking for the future. If I come to you tomorrow and I'm like, say I'm dating you, Linton. Tomorrow I say, Linton, I'm pregnant. Who are you running to? Your parents, right?
Limpopo.
They're sending you somewhere. They're mad. You're shaking. We're both shaking. I'm worried about my mom. My man is worried about his mom. What? No. I like my children are not going to eat our love. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry.
Hey?
I know how it feels
love
growing up
bills.
and having to stress about
can't pay bills.
finances.
Don't tell me otherwise. Love can't pay bills.
I don't want that for my kids.
Motivate me to do more. To be like
only then you're finding out who
grinding now.
Yeah, you
went.
If you couldn't grind this whole time, then what's going to make you pop like this? Exactly. Because I'm pregnant. Where is that opportunity going to come from?
I'm a man of plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so at what age do you think you'll be ready for marriage? Like, do you think you need to establish everything you need to establish before you get married? Or you will build with that person?
Let's build, girl.
And at what age would you start
35.
30, you want to build?
No, I get in. I would be having money from my 20s, enjoying life, and then when I'm ready to have
a
wife,
you get married
30, 35, between the 30, 35.
Sure.
When do you want to get married?
Latest 27. No, latest 30. Latest is 30. And then from 26, yeah, I'm ready for marriage.
So, first baby when?
First baby. I think I want to have my baby on my wedding. Okay, now you see I'm being delusional.
But it's like I'm regret.
So what age?
First baby. Let's say 24. If I'm well and I'm stable enough to provide for the baby, then sure. Yes, I can have the baby. And yeah. But 24, 25, yeah.
Marriage, like, if I was well off, like I could afford myself, I had, at least an apartment, a car, and a stable salary, I would get married tomorrow. Like,
so when I'm already, just
like I want my own person. Like, I want my own person.
But I don't think you're too young to get married. You still want to explore life.
Thing is like, you see, if it was like, if it was my fantasy world, I'd also get married now,
It's too early, guys.
I crave for that. I got married like, you see those people who are like, we are high school lovers, we are college lovers, you know. I crave for that.
It won't work.
You when?
High school lover, say, probably he's 1 year older than you, or he may be at the
Yes.
same
What
age.
won't work? Marriage.
What won't?
At a young age now, you still want
What
to
do you mean? My
explore.
parents are high
He
school
has-
lovers.
They
My
didn't get
parents
married.
Are also high school lovers. It's just that
They got
their
married
20s.
very early. They're pushing 30 something years of marriage now.
Okay, Mara, in nowadays, it won't work.
Hi,
There
it's
are
your
a lot
guys'
of
mentality
divorces.
when
that
are you
makes it not
projecting?
work.
Wait.
Now, Jota, you still want to explore.
You can explore with your partner. I want to
Yes.
travel the world with my partner.
Exactly.
No.
Build from now.
You are dating, you're still looking at other boys. So you show me
Says
that
who?
guy.
But when
He's
you have
so
your
what-
one
what?
person, then
There's no need.
Guys, I get up movie.
So you don't want to
that.
like get married now.
Oh, my
This is why we
titties.
leave you out of conversations.
Why warning? Why
show
should
me,
you?
show me,
Why should
show
you
me.
get married?
Back here. Let's talk together.
Why should
When
you?
this conversation is making them fight. Let's jump on to the next one, guys. Okay, so would you settle for a guy paying a very low amount for your lobola?
Yo.
What's low? What's low? What's
20,000.
low? Say
20,000.
Say he's like, I can only afford 10K for lobola.
10K.
Yeah, that's
Aye.
what makes sense.
Wait. Do I have a degree?
Say a guy's marrying you now.
Now. He's paying 10K.
Yeah, he's like 10K.
Chai.
China?
Hey, nah.
How
much
low? No,
am
how
I
low can you
willing to
go?
pay?
No,
How
how
low?
low can you go? To be like,
look
sharp,
at you.
really sharp.
You look at us.
I look at you.
And you then categorize who when you deserve this
Wait.
amount.
What have you achieved so far? Ke bona potential now. Okay. Will you, in the near future, are you able to be a wife?
Why would you want to pay lobola if you don't see me as a wife?
No, I get it. Maybe it's because you are pregnant now, so I'm forced to, and what. Now I'm like, okay, is she worth this money? Okay, I would go date.
Okay. Personally, I would. If a guy were to come to me and be like, yeah,
30K. I'm sorry, this thing is talking now. Uri 30K.
30 is 2 cows. It's better than nothing. Yeah.
Linton.
So when you're paying lobola for your girl,
That's the lowest.
The lowest is 2 cows. I get it. The
so
money.
it's two cows that are going to walk through a gate. Two cows.
No, this is how they do it. The amount of money they pay is equivalent to the amount of cows.
Yes,
So
we
basically,
know
they're
that.
giving you cows. Gachelete.
We know.
So yes.
So it's like 2 cows walking into her yard.
That's crazy.
That's embarrassing.
It can feed you for
Personally,
2 years.
For anyone that wants to marry me, now can I get like boma 3 elephants?
Boma like 1
Boma like-
crocodile.
Yes.
Boma giraffe.
Like something exotic.
Oh my
What do
days.
you bring to
Okay,
the table?
I hate that
No,
question.
we're past that. Do you think like thingy boma virginity and all of that? Are you going to think of that like when paying lobola?
Definitely. I wonder if I'm.
But if I were
But,
to ask
okay.
you right now, would you date a girl who's a virgin? Last time you said no.
Exactly.
yes, I wouldn't.
So why would
I get it. Ish, guys,
you contradicting
Anna,
yourself?
Boys are contradicting
That's like you
themselves.
contradicting. Wait. Wait, and get it. Let's say I'm forced. I am the one that broke you and was pregnant. Then yes, I would pay more because I was the one that broke you. Mara if go totally
In this
whatever,
generation,
and then we were
virginity
pregnant,
is not-
and then now we're a girl. And 1 cow is fine for you.
Okay, alright guys, let's conclude. That was hectic thing. I still have to fight with you over the 50-50 situation and this one of Lobola. But anyways, you guys enjoyed the conversation? Because I did.
I really did.
But
But I have a bone to pick with this one.
Oh, Banning.
When I feel like we're gonna kick you out.
For why?
For why?
For why?
You're always going against us.
How?
But anyways,
be a girl's girl. You're a boy. Be a boy's girl.
Pick a side. Join the LGBTQ. You want to be feminine.
Akiri, when you wanna come to sleepovers. Sharp. Then be the boy's girl.
Yo, okay guys, that is it for today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed, talking about these stuff. If you have any opinion on whatever, please comment down below and we'll reply to your comments. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're just watching these videos and you're not subscribing, I honestly don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
And then we see everything, they just don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. We see you guys. When no subscribe, it literally just takes a press, okay, of that red button and the notification bell so you know whenever we're posting and all of that. So that's it from us today. Chilling with GenZs. We had a good time with you guys today. Love you guys.
That's green.